Okay, so it's probably not any surprise to you, but I'm not a fan of Lee Oskar harmonicas. But I want to be absolutely fair, because I'm not a fan of Lee Oskar harmonicas for playing the blues. And I'm primarily a blues player. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you why I think something like a Special 20 is better than a Lee Oskar. We'll do a head-to-head of the Hohner Special 20 versus the Lee Oskar. Before we do that though, check this out. Super fun special limited edition pink Hohner Special 20. So Hohner sent me one of these and I decided to buy 5 more and give them away. So if you want to find out how to be in with a chance of winning one of these pink limited edition Special 20s in C, wait till the end of the video. Okay, so Lee Oskars are great harmonicas, they just don't work for me. And I want to go through the differences between the Lee Oskar and the Special 20 and why the Lee Oskar isn't great for blues. So the first one is the playability. Now, the Special 20 has a lot lighter touch, so you can play with a lot more nuance and dynamics, whereas the Lee Oskar needs a little bit more of a heavy attack. So I'll play a little bit of the Lee Oskar. You can hear that. You see, I can't really play that quietly, whereas the Special 20. Okay, so Special 20, a little bit easier to play lighter, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's easier to play. A lot of complete beginners on the instrument will find the Lee Oskar easier because it's a little bit more forgiving. You can play too hard and it will work for you. But when you're a little bit more refined in your playing, it just feels like the harmonica is fighting you. And that's one of the reasons that I don't enjoy playing the Lee Oskar for blues. I might play it for funk when I want to be a little bit more percussive and a little bit more aggressive. But I'm playing so much harder than I would normally play a harmonica. So that's the first thing, the playability. And the next thing between those two harmonicas is the bends, which you could lump into the playability, but I think it's something that a lot of people are really concerned about when they're learning to play blues harmonica, is how easy is a harmonica going to be to bend. And what I've found is that the bends on the Hohner harmonicas are just a little bit easier. They don't require quite as much breath force. And you really notice that on the lower notes. Whereas on the Lee Oskar, if I play the lower notes, so same breath force, and I'm not getting anything. So I have to play harder to get that bend, and there's a real airiness to it. So that's a little bit annoying to me. So I think that the Hohner has softer reeds, it's a softer brass than the brass used in the Lee Oskars, and that means that it bends more easily. But the Lee Oskar will be more durable because of that. So that's something to bear in mind if that's important to you. Now the next thing, and this is probably the most important thing for me as a blues player, is just the way the harmonicas are tuned. So this is nothing wrong with the Lee Oskar, nothing wrong with the Special 20, they just have different tuning styles. So the Lee Oskar tends more towards something called equal temperament, which means that it's tuned really nicely for melodies. All the notes are perfectly in tune for melodies, or closer to perfectly in tune for melodies. Whereas the Special 20 uses something called compromise tuning, which means that it plays melodies pretty well and it plays chords pretty well. It sits between the two really nicely. And we play a lot of chords and single notes, melodies, with the blues, so the Special 20 kind of makes more sense for that. Whereas the Lee Oskar doesn't quite sound as in tune. It's not massively noticeable, but it's just one of those things that you know, if I have my choice of what I'm going to play, I'll pick up something that has the more compromised tuning. Lee Oskar, Special 20. So I find that the Special 20 is just a little bit warmer, a little bit richer. Those chords sound a little bit more in tune. So yeah, that's kind of my very quick Lee Oskar versus Special 20. And I really want to just reiterate, the Lee Oskar is absolutely fine. The Special 20 is just better for blues. And Hohners in general will be better for blues because that's kind of what they're designed for. So yeah, I said I was going to give away 5 of these Hohner Special 20s, these pink limited edition Hohner Special 20s. So all you need to do is click on the link in the description below, and I'm doing a big giveaway. It ends on the 17th of July at midnight, so you need to enter the giveaway before then. And then on the 18th of July, I will announce the 5 winners, and I will send them a Hohner Special 20, a pink one, special limited edition in the key of C. Don't worry, I won't send you this one because I'm keeping it because it's pink. It's super cool. All right, thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you think of Lee Oskars versus Special 20s. I know that a lot of people love the Lee Oskars. I know a lot of people hate the Special 20s. This is just my opinion. All right, take it easy. Happy harping.